Trust politicians at your own risk, especially Nigeria politicians. Trust them at your own risk. How many of you remember Reno Monkri? How many of you remember Danny Boela? How many of you remember Erufai? How many of you remember Mr. Lakbasa? How many of you remember the rest? Most of these people that campaign for or campaign against APC, these people are two-faced. They are neither here or there. If it favors them, they support you. If it didn't favor them, they campaign against you. In this particular video, I want you guys to watch what Daniel Boala was saying before 2023 presidential election. How he ridiculed the candidate of the APC, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, saying that does not merit that seat. I want you guys to watch this video.
But his case will be worse if APC is voted, because the man who is running now for APC does not even know half of what Buhari knows about government or national security. If you have the time, I will tell you more about what they are campaigning with as an agenda or as a rhetoric that he did well in Lagos. I will tell you, between 1999 to 2007, if you take out context, he actually performed worse than some governors in Nigeria, because the Lagos that they say he did, he improved the revenue, he only collected tax. All the infrastructure needed for a state or in fact a country to develop was on ground. Lagos used to be the Nigerian national capital. Before Nigeria was formed, Lagos was a colony. You have all the infrastructure for economic development. As what you didn't establish them. There was seaport, there was airport, you have commercial activity, all the embassies are there. So transaction with foreign envoys is in Lagos. All the hotels are there, headquartered in Lagos. All the banks are headquartered in Lagos. All security apparatus, every facility and infrastructure for economic development was in Lagos. He didn't bring them. Asiwaju did not invite or introduce or brought to Lagos any serious foreign investor or domestic investor. And these revenues we are talking about that they claim he has generated, we are on. It's just that the government didn't have the infrastructure in collecting those. So what he did throughout this period was to collect tax. That's what they claim by revenue. And even then, the reason he did that was because the company that was collecting the tax, the company is allegedly traceable to him. So if you pick a man on the street and you tell him, I want you to collect tax in a given area, your percentage is 30%, he will be optimal. He will be highly effective. This is the summary. But let me tell you what he did in Lagos. One, he attempted to destroy democracy. He wanted to introduce what we call monarchical democracy. A democracy that is not reflected by the will and wishes of the people, but reflected by the choice of a man, and people should run around it. He introduced the concept in politics in Nigeria that we call take the queue, follow the queue. He was the only governor in Nigeria that during the period of 7 years, he has had to impeach his deputy governors 3 times and change them. He's the only politician in Nigeria that nobody wins under his tutelage unless the person is chained or positioned by him. You don't win by the popularity that you carry or because you have idea, but whether he has approved you. That is one. Two, the House of Assembly in Lagos throughout his period never had the independence. This is the man you say he promotes democracy. Never had the independence. In fact, when allegedly the drug conviction in Chicago was alleged, to have, happened, and then Gani Fawehinmi was all over the place that he should be checked, he should be probed, he should be prosecuted. The House of Assembly sat down. They had no business doing that. They said they cleared him. That they did a finding and they cleared him. On what premise? The same Festus Keyamo, who is the spokesman now, went to court around the time to challenge the decision of the House of Assembly. Do I now detour to tell you about Festus Keyamo and Lalong? I was in APC when I was canvassing for vote for Asiwaju. Lalong was doing Amechi, Festus Keyamo was doing Amechi. All the negative narrative that is built in the air against Asiwaju were pushed by Festus Keyamo. They don't believe in Asiwaju. They are just there on contract. Festus Keyamo was the one that peddled the idea that Asiwaju had Pakistan. Festus Keyamo was the one that peddled the idea that Asiwaju had baggages. The worst about Festus Keyamo was that he was even oscillating like a pendulum between the vice president and what do you call him, and Amechi. Suddenly, Festus Keyamo has come to talk about Asiwaju he didn't believe. The greatest mistake Asiwaju has made in constituting his campaign structure was to choose the people that did not and still don't believe in him.
That was before election. Even during election, he even said more. After election, Tinubu called him and said, okay, this is political appointees. Take this position. Ah! Oga reverse to you. Now, listen to what he's now saying about the same person he criticized.
Nigeria. A quick question, Mr. Boala.
Right.
As a Nigerian, as a Christian,
Yeah.
and I want you to be truthful,
Yeah.
as the president delivered,
So the word delivered means he has concluded the first term. There are quite a number of things yet. He will be the first person to tell you there are quite a number of things that are yet to be seen. But if you ask the question, has the president performed? Then my answer would be a very big capital yes. And where am I coming from? Because before, when the president took the oath of office, as a journalist, you are aware that the situation and the economy, the revenue and everything around Nigeria was quite tight. People were buying naira with naira. You know that 27 states of the federation were not paying salaries because of no income. You know in this FCT where you live, there were prison breaks all over Nigeria. You also know that at the time, when this Boko Haram Abi insurgent killed our soldiers around Buhari, they said they were even coming to the villa. All of these things are quite obvious. And you also know that we had a debt. You also know we didn't have much revenue. Now, between that time and today, we came and saw foreign reserve 33 billion. We have 41 billion. We have paid our legacy debt. We were not the ones talking. The World Bank came and told you. The World Bank said we have been able to put the economy of the country on a modest
the
growth.
IMF talked about debt.
The IMF.
The World Bank talked, yeah.
Yes,
Right.
they talk about modest progress. And then the states of the federation that couldn't pay salaries. Now, they are not only paying salaries, most of them are meeting up to the minimum wage. They are doing projects, and some of them have even paid their debt. All of this happened because of increased revenue. And that's one of the visions of the president.
If you trust this politician, you are on your own. The only thing that pains me is the youth. They always wait for one political cabal or political godfather or a celebrity to validate who they should vote. In 2027, they are already campaigning ahead anyway, the APC government. The only thing that comes to their mind right now is how to win 2027, even when they are not working presently for Nigeria. They are already campaigning. They'll just want to win the next election. And even if they lose, they already take enough that will sustain them till Jesus come. Now, I want you guys to watch this video.
Fellow Nigerians, today marks 2 years since a new administration assumed leadership over our beloved country. As is tradition, the speeches are rolling out with grand accounts of progress, proud declarations of milestones, and lists of promises supposedly kept. It is their right to do so, but it's also our responsibility as citizens not to just listen, but to reflect deeply and respond with honesty. We should speak with clarity about the shared vision of today for an assured future. As a former presidential candidate and a citizen of conscience, I do not speak out of bitterness or rivalry, but out of duty. I speak for the silent majority, those whose daily lives reflect a different reality than those often claimed on podiums or printed in press releases. Let's tell ourselves the truth. 2 years into this administration, Nigeria is still adrift. The cost of living is unbearable, with inflation driving more families below the poverty line. Our currency continues to weaken, and trust in the financial system is fading like the old Naira note. Insecurity festers. Youth unemployment, even amongst graduates and skilled artisans, remains alarmingly high. And despite the promises, power remains unreliable, governance is sluggish, and hope is fragile. No nation thrives on slogans. Nigeria needs a strategy. Imagine just for a moment a Nigeria where electric buses powered by Nigerian sunlight reduce fuel imports and provide clean jobs. Digital ID and AI tools ensure every child receives education, every citizen access to healthcare, and there are safety nets for those in need. A Green Marshall Plan revitalizes our farmlands, empowering rural communities through solar, water, and trade. Diaspora investors drawn by transparency and technology, return to fund a new era of greatness in Nigeria. This is not a dream, this is a decision. The technology exists, the talent exists. What is missing is political courage and ethical imagination. The true measure of leadership is not how loudly we speak at celebrations, but how deeply we listen during hardship. Nigerians are not asking for miracles, they are asking for movement. They are asking for power. They are asking for electricity and empowerment and empathy. As we look forward towards 2027 and beyond, the time to build the future is now, not later. I am committed to working with Nigerians of all faiths, all ethnicities, and all generations to shape a movement that is rooted in intelligence and not intimidation, driven by innovation, not inertia, grounded in integrity, not political gymnastics. I will continue to speak and build and organize. I will not trade my silence for comfort or my conscience for convenience. To the youth, do not tune out, tune in. To our elders, your wisdom is needed more than ever. To our diaspora, your ideas are currency. Invest them at home. To those in power, reflect not on applause but on impact. Let us begin to build the Nigeria we deserve, not just on May 29th every year, but every single day forward. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
The basic fact is that I don't know when the youth will decide for themselves. It's either APC or PDP. These people, I don't know how they have the mandate on how they can connive or do you know what pains me? In as much that, oh, we don't want to vote for them, we want to vote for them, we don't want to vote. But whenever they organize rally, whenever they organize seminar, whenever they organize political campaign, you will see thousands upon thousands of people, youth, soliciting for them. That is what gives them more confidence to do what they are doing. Why? If these people say, okay, we have political rally tomorrow, PDP, you will see mass number of Nigeria youths. In as much maybe you are there, you are not just there to support, you are there because of the money they give to you. You already told them that you love them. Seeing the multitude, you already told them you love them. But imagine they organize a rally and said, today we want to do this, whatever, for the APC movement or PDP movement. They organize it and nobody comes. It's only few old men that are there. They will feel the impact and know that, yay, that's what the fuck up. But you will take 5,000 naira, 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira to let them know that you love them. They will keep on doing the same thing repeatedly and it's working for them. How are they doing it? Every election, they organize people and share 2,000 naira for them. Me, I don't take my own, or not concern me, or even if I not vote to. You already told them, they see the multitude. If they want to ring election, they ring it because they let you know, look at people who come out for us now. Are they not our supporters? Yes, you are their supporters. Either you stand for, you collect for PDP, like this, go say, hey, we love you. Then you go to APC, hey, we love you. You go to Labour, hey, we love you. Two-faced people. You all contributed to the downfall of this Nigeria. The justice, the equity, the fairness, the ridicule, the embezzlement, all are equal. The cabas, Nigerians are even more worse than the cabas. Because you take. Some people even say, I don't want to vote anymore. But they go there, they take their money. Hey, Tinubu, we love you. Tinubu, we love you. They run to Atiku, we love you. They see the multitude. Have you ever imagined they organize a political campaign and nobody comes? They go to Edo, they organize, nobody comes. They go to Nasarawa, they organize, nobody comes. They move around, nobody showed up. They know they are fucked up. Like, they will know they are fucked up. But you people will never listen. 2,000, 3,000 naira will buy your conscience in Nigeria. Like, as we talk so now, some people, they say, no, concern me. Now that 2,000 naira be their own. They will still take it. Money will they no even reach them, they enter transport fare, go back home after they don't shut up and down. Anyway, I rest my case here. God bless you all. No. If the Nigeria better for all of us. If it's not better, it's not still better for all of us. We are here together. I love you.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Bola Ahmed Ashwaju Tinubu, let me begin to sincerely congratulate you on your second anniversary in the office. Your leadership and Renew Hope agenda inspired many of us in the diaspora to return home, to invest and build and believe in Nigeria again. But I come to you today with great urgency because that hope is being violated from within. What is happening right now in Channel 17 and 18 of Lagos Coastal Highway, which we have been bringing to your attention, particularly in Okun Ajah, is not merely a realignment. It is a sabotage. It is an abuse of power. It is the reckless destruction of approved estates and legal investment formed by misinformation and private interest. And let me state it plainly. It is your own Minister of Works and your Federal Controller of Works who is now thwarting the Renew Hope agenda by pushing a diversion that bypasses the gazetted alignment, a diversion without valid engineering justification, and by doing so in direct contravention of court order. The minister is not only breaking the law, he is tearing down the ideals you ask us to believe in. The law mandated that no work should proceed on that alignment. Yet, demolition crew arrived, approved and title issued by Lagos State government was disregarded. Armed personnel were used against peaceful workers. Foreign funded estates were reduced to rubble. And why? They said the diversion was to protect 7,500 houses. Where are the 7,500 houses in Okun Ajah? This is a fantastic falsehood. We have a drone footage, gazetted maps, independent engineering report confirming that those structures were never in the original coastal alignment. Instead, the illegal diversion destroyed documented estates like ours. To cover his injustice, the minister yet told another falsehood that a marine cable runs through that gazetted corridor. How? He even told this to the Oba of Lagos, thereby making the Oba to release his land. But Mr. President, this is a demonstrable lie. By international engineering standard, marine subsea fiber optic cable are laid offshore beneath the seabed, often 1 to 3 meters deep under the ocean floor. They do not run inland. They do not pass through gated residential estates, and they do not lie beneath private lands in urban Lagos. We have subsea engineering schematics. We have marine cable maps and verified overlay that prove that cable is nowhere near Okun Ajah. The land is currently under attack. Buildings are currently under attack. It is not a marine corridor. It is not a federal land. It is a private property backed by state documentation, survey plans, and regulatory approvals. Your Excellency, I plead with you. Please send your most trusted investigators to Channel 17 and 18. Or better yet, visit it yourself. Walk that land. Talk to real stakeholders. Ask your GIS and Aegis experts. Ask your engineers. And then, sir, ask yourself, who is really defending the Renew Hope agenda and who is destroying it from within? If this kind of impunity is allowed to continue, then Renew Hope becomes an empty phrase, and our belief in due process, in the rule of law, and your legacy will be tragically undermined. Mr. President, we ask for your intervention, for your investors, for the integrity of the government, and from the soul of the Nigeria that we came home to build under your dispensation. May God bless Nigeria. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And may God bless all Nigerians as you intervene on this matter. Thank you, Mr. President. We look forward to hearing from you.
Of Nigerians. Equally, before I skip, I just need to tell those ones saying one-party system is no good. It's one party ruling and driving the aspiration of Nigerians. Where do they start You don't blame a people bailing out of a sinking ship when they have no life jacket. I'm glad of what we have, and I'm expecting more to come. That is the game. We are in a constitutional democracy. Don't forget the freedom of movement and the freedom of association is not criminally punishable. Welcome to the progressives. Sweep them clean. Fellow members, of our great party,
there's nothing like fear. The oppositions are there. If the opposition don't criticize us for the endorsement, who would they criticize? It's their job to criticize, but it's our job to do our job, and we are doing our job perfectly very well. And I hope that Nigerian people in the next few years will appreciate what Mr. President is doing. Well, is there anything else to endorse? Can you see what I'm wearing? If you look at the dress I'm wearing, you will know what it is. This is Tinubu for president, 2027. My dress is specifically tell you, the Southeast Caucus endorsed him about 3-4 weeks ago, even before any other person in Enugu. And I was there, chaired by Governor Hope Uzodinma and co-chaired by Governor of Ebonyi and Deputy Speaker. We were all there. We endorsed him, and that endorsement is what warranted for the national endorsement. We are going to be fair, absolutely, to all Nigerians. And being fair to all Nigerians means we recognize the rule of opposition. If opposition don't do what they are doing, I will not respect them. They must fight. That is why they are opposition. They have to vote for him because, you see, President Tinubu is not going to be a president voted by the South alone. He will be a president that will be voted by North and South. And it's also for the interest of everybody, both the North and the South, for Tinubu to come back. We don't want this country to break. We don't want the country to break. We want the country to continue being our country. I love the country. I'm a product of this country, and I'm very proud that I'm a Nigerian. Many people are not proud. You can see people cursing Nigeria abroad, talking about Nigeria abroad, saying bad things about their own country. It is not good, whether you are in opposition or you are a ruling party. It's not good to curse your president, or curse the country. The country, Tinubu is not the owner of this country. Is he the owner? To you journalists, is Tinubu the owner? No. We are the owners of the country. The highest we stay is 8 years. After 8 years, we take back our country. Buhari is a Daurada, true or false? Is he not a Daura? So one day, Tinubu will go back to Lagos in 2031. He will go back there. If you want to see him, you will go. What Nigeria should pray is for president to be in good health and have long life to finish his tenure. This attire, it's already people are wearing it. I'm not just the first person wearing it. It's because you people have eagle eye that you can see what I'm wearing. You send Omaro to come and abuse me. Because I'm wearing new hat. Anything I'm wearing white, will you stop me like this? Because I'm wearing something for the president. Our president, you are president. You are trying to stop me to talk about it. I'm very proud of my dress. My dress is a dress for Nigeria. And this dress fits Nigerian people. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. The peace we're enjoying in this state is the most important thing. Other states don't have. And so development cannot go there. Now that we have this peace, let's build on it. Let's build bridges that will help us. Because where there is no peace, people will resort to self-help, and then projects will be far away from such states. So we want our commissioners, our members of ESCOs, appointees. I'm told some of you are meeting that you will not come. You are free, absolutely free. You are free not to join me, but you won't be in my state executive council. So you better just prepare to resign the day I announce that I'm moving, because you cannot. You are not. You don't hold. You don't hold you are an appointee, and your loyalty is to the appointer. Is that the word? Your loyalty is fully to me. You can't be in my cabinet and play anti-party. It's not possible.